Alrighty. So I will say that my battle map is in the daytime because that's all I could find, and I forgot to request one. And wolves typically are, well, I think last time I mentioned that wolves attack at night.
Last time what?
I think last time I mentioned that these wolves are attacking. So.
Cool. So wait, what?
Yeah, so.
I just don't want to make any background noise.
Oh yeah, well there's no
They're doing a
background
pretty good
noise
job of that
listening.
right now.
Yeah, because I use my phone now instead of my computer.
Oh.
She learned from me.
Yeah. No.
I mean, to be fair,
It's like
did the
they're
same
like the
thing.
bare minimum laptops. They're like for schoolwork and that's it. So they can't really do anything other than that.
I gotta
Hello?
make sure I find my special loaded dice for tonight.
Oh god. What, are they loaded towards 1?
To what?
So are they loaded to 1 or 2?
No.
Oh, crap.
Well, I have that one that only goes to 10, but it's 20-sided. But that's not for me.
Dang,
for
I
noobs.
have not put Siggy into my...
Oh yeah, everyone's tokens ready finally.
is mine ready? I don't know if I put mine up.
I think Chase did.
Yeah, I
Okay,
just
good.
put it out there.
Okay, thank you.
Siggy's too. What was I gonna? I was gonna do something. I don't remember what it was. Oh, I remember. Make sure I had the correct damage dice. For Corvus.
Who? Me? No, what'd you say?
Hey, Andrew, can you post Siggy's token?
Hold on, what did you say? Oh, yay. Yes, thank you. I know everyone was afraid and worried when I wasn't here, but I have returned.
And your healer. I thought you were the healer.
I'm the healer. I thought he was the healer.
Hold on a second, I thought Siggy was the healer.
Oh yeah, true. We have 3 half healers.
Corvus was the healer.
Chase, you said you don't have the Siggy. You need me to post the Siggy token so you can upload it?
I do.
Okay. It should be in there somewhere. I posted it in project ideas a second time. Uploading.
What, Siggy? He's the DMPC. Let's just be... Well, there's a reason why I've kept him so far behind. I mean, he's not going to be he's not staying up to level with you guys. I will be staggering him behind you all. He's not going to be on par with you all.
That's not fair to him.
Well,
Siggy deserves just as much as we do.
Siggy's the chronicler.
Siggy's a literal clown.
Siggy's the person who's writing all of this down.
Okay. You guys ready? It's 8:02 from my computer's screen.
Yeah.
That's all well and good. I still gotta find the stupid
Look,
token.
well, check. Well, I know it's not too far up on general, and then I just put it in project ideas.
Oh, okay, that's where I was missing it from.
So it's in both of them, but project ideas is the newest one. Papa Crons.
Oh god, I hate that so much.
I love it. I think it's very fitting.
Alright, so last we left off, are
please give me a
two of our
recap.
intrepid heroes. Huh?
Please give me a recap.
Yes, so we had two of our intrepid heroes go to the temple and drop off Astrid for some mystic daycare.
Excuse me?
Yes. While there, they learned a couple of different things. They learned that, well, the head of the Church of Tyr, and I'm going to go a little outside chronological order. I'm going to do it more by where things happened. A couple of things that happened here was that the head of the Church of Tyr told two of our heroes, and Astrid, you would have kind of overheard this or been there for it, but these two were active in the conversation.
Sager? Was that his name?
Sanger, I think.
Sanger.
Sorry,
Okay.
I don't have all the character sheets pulled up right now.
You're good. I'm looking through my notes.
And in fact, I got his character sheet on my other computer.
No, I'm looking through my notes.
Hey, say what you will. That saved my butt.
I don't have anything to contribute.
I don't have anything either.
So, anyways, they learned that the vision that Drenir had at the very beginning of the campaign of the tree being struck by lightning, was kind of emphasized again, and Tyr didn't know, or not Tyr, Sanger, the head of the Church of Tyr, didn't know what exactly it meant. He wasn't able to portray it very well. He just knew there was a feeling of distraught, and he was not comfortable with it. So
What, like he talked to him about it? Is that what happened?
Well, Tyr didn't talk directly to him. It was more just he overwhelmed him with a feeling of concern and distraught, and
Okay.
it was
okay.
very unnerving for him. Yeah, it was almost like he was saying, like, "Hey, be prepared for this, but you don't know when this is going to happen. You don't know how this is going to happen, but be prepared for this."
Okay.
So, honestly, I'm still trying to upload Siggy's token because I'm using my work laptop because I can have 3 monitors. So anyways, y'all kind of got the rundown there. After talking with Sanger and y'all went to the graveyard, y'all had seen that it was vandalized, and y'all noticed there were a couple of different acts of vandalism around the city. But y'all did notice a symbol for the Taurus gang, which is a gang that...
the Tauros game?
Yes, that was it. That was the gang that
Taurus gang.
Corvus was a part of.
Did we learn that?
You did not.
Then don't tell me.
Well, everyone else knows.
Yeah, this is a recap for everyone. General recap.
Oh, okay.
Then y'all went and met Corvus's brother. Found out that he was quite... This was emphasized quite a bit last session from everyone else. He is quite strong.
He's gotten a lot bigger than... Like, he's my twin brother, and it looks like me if I was jacked. And I am
Pretty
not
much.
jacked.
He is thick with 14 Cs, and it is all muscle. Alright, so then... Hold on a second. Let's see if this uploaded. Then y'all went and saw the job board and noticed that there were 3 primary jobs up, 3 big jobs, that all were paying pretty well. You had the direwolf problem, there was a knoll problem,
Ooh.
Right.
and there is another beast who is, causing some issues as well.
Right. Do we know the specific? I can't remember. Did it say what the specific beast was?
No, it did not.
Okay, so just
It is just a beast.
wolves, gnolls. All right, it was attacking horses, right?
Yes,
That
this
beast?
beast was
Okay.
attacking horses.
Okay, cool. I'm looking at my notes now.
Yeah. So, y'all went and visited your mother's farm. She does not know that y'all are there. And you were checking on some of the cattle, and you noticed that one was, and my recap is probably, if y'all have additional information to add, probably isn't a bad thing for y'all to add it as well. We all noticed there was one cow who looked like he had taken a beating, but had survived and done a pretty good. It was healing up pretty well. It'd been a couple of days. While there, Drenir used some knowledge from his I was about to say patrons, from his gods, and he learned and he saw how big these wolves are, due to the size of the footprints.
Ooh.
Now, these wolves have been attacking at night,
Hmm.
and it is currently daytime. So we're going to start with Corvus and Drenir. What would y'all like to do from this position, from this point?
Well, Junior, I think we should stake it. Well, dang, I was gonna meet my brother.
Keep in mind
keep
that keep in mind that Siggy is still at the tavern, and Astrid is at the
Yep,
church.
the temple.
Or yeah, temple, or whatever you want to call it, the religious building. So you guys are at what we'll call it 3/5 power. I don't know
Are
the
we?
exact fraction. You guys are.
Oh,
not
I got you.
maxed
What
out.
you're saying? Yeah. Well, we're half.
I was trying to make. I wouldn't even say half. Y'all are a little
yeah,
over
'cause
half because
Siggy.
Siggy's weaker.
You right. Yeah, Siggy sucks. Well, yeah, no, that's what I was gonna say. Was we should come back later. But I was supposed to meet with Capella at night.
Yes, you.
Maybe we could
We're
convince
going to,
Capella
so.
to join us.
Maybe.
Drenir,
So-
what do you think? We need to come back later. There's no point in hunting them down if we can lay a trap for them.
It's probably about 3 or 4.
Yeah, I think we were in the late afternoon.
Y'all got in pretty early.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is it just your voice?
Hey, Donnie, can you hear Brian? Can you hear?
I think he can now, but I think
Drenir?
this is the first he's heard me. Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly. All right. Well, minor goof. I didn't say anything too important yet. So,
No, luckily you haven't said anything important, but
so easy catch. I watched the dials because
he can hear whispers from the void. No, that's Brian. That's normal. That's fine.
That's his patron talking.
I hunger.
He says you're. Can you actually hear him though, Donnie? He's just really quiet.
Really? On my well. Yeah.
Oh, okay. He can't hear him at all.
Max me out. Maybe that's better? Question mark. Let's see.
Well, this is unfortunate.
I mean, this is about as maxed out as I can get, to be 100% honest. Oh, well, they also have a delay, so think about that.
Okay, that's true.
But yeah, I think that we should check out some of the other sites around town. So let's see about those horse attacks. See if we can find any information about the gnolls. Try to get some of those things moving while we have time, and then circle back here for night. It seems like this is our main goal because it's your family's horses, so it makes sense that we would prioritize
Cows.
Cattle.
Yeah, cattle. Sorry, got me. It's your family's horses, so we should probably prioritize this. But I'm curious to see about some of the other things that are going on. Particularly, I'm concerned about the gnolls. They should have moved on by now. It's really surprising to see them still here.
I don't know anything about gnolls. They weren't here a year ago.
Well, that's the thing. Gnolls aren't territorial.
Well, I think what would be best is if we figured out a way to set up a trap here. We can go into town and learn more. But I think that we need a way to ambush the wolves. Maybe focus on one thing at a time.
Okay.
But we do have some time that we can learn more. Maybe we should go. Maybe we should go check on Astrid and see if she would know anything about these animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we can go ask for her opinion. That makes sense.
Come pick me up.
So I think
she would be a cow whisperer, wouldn't she?
She's the closest thing y'all got.
yeah, she
You could just
really is.
ask the cows what the problem is.
Do you think that the ferret could talk to the cows? Do you think animals all speak the same language, or do they have their own like we do?
I've always thought of it as they have different ways.
Ferreties, ferretos, cowies, cowan,
Right.
cowie.
Do we want to go? So let's head to the temple or the church where Astrid is and check on her.
Game.
So yeah, we're gonna walk back to the church, purposely avoiding, taking the long way around, through the trees, and then not going near my house.
Okay.
And then just going to see Astrid. But look at you, fancy,
I'm very fancy.
He is quite fancy.
with your yellow lines and dots. That path you follow.
Pathfinding. It's next.
Yeah.
level
So, so, I mean, I'm just gonna walk in and if I walk up to, unless I knew where she was before. Whoever, and
Yeah,
I'm just gonna find
pretty obvious
Astrid.
that she's just hanging out over there.
Well, yeah. Do I see
Astrid.
them? What's going on?
Astrid, are you done yet?
Yeah, I guess I'm just waiting outside. I've already spoken to.
Whoa, you are
That's what my
echoing.
character is doing. Oh, hello.
Yeah,
Am I echoing now?
yeah. Are you near Chase?
No.
I don't hear an echo.
Okay, if you can't hear an echo, that's fine. I'm good.
Okay. Sorry.
There you
So
go.
I guess when you come up, I'm just sitting, just waiting for you guys to come back. And when I see you, I'm gonna walk over to where you are.
Okay.
And so, hey, what's up, guys? That was probably the most boring meeting I've ever been in.
So you didn't even learn anything useful from it?
I don't know. It just seemed like he was more or less just telling me, be a good person and always be honest was basically the lesson. So I don't really know what I was supposed to, how that's gonna help me in any cool mystic magic powers, but oh well, maybe the next town they'll have a little more interesting things to say to me.
I know what the echo is. It's coming through
What?
roll 20. She's got her
Oh.
mic on mute with roll 20 going, so we're hearing her through Discord and roll 20. It took me a second to figure out because I have roll 20
Chase.
muted.
Where's the mic for?
So it's in,
roll
if you
20?
open the 3 stats, like here, I'll show you on stream. If you open the 3 stats and then the cog wheel and then scroll down, you can do, I want to broadcast to others, nothing. I want to receive, nothing.
Nothing.
So if you're looking on stream, you should see it.
Yeah, I see it. Sorry.
No problem. But yeah, it was this.
Okay, is it better now?
No.
No, there it is.
Okay.
Yeah, there we
Sorry.
go. No, it's cool.
I guess I never pulled up Roll20 on this computer, so I guess it just assumed I wanted to stream something.
Dude, if anyone's mad at us because of, a little echo or some technical issues, and they can just get out.
Oh my god, don't say we have a couple of new viewers watching. They could be like, oh, these guys are total douche canoes.
I don't care. If they can't be forgiving, then I don't want to know them. Not to say we shouldn't
Just
have our
kidding.
stuff together,
Okay.
but
I would.
yeah,
forgive you if
exactly,
you
dude.
could
There's
say-
no one here to get upset about it.
I got the new viewers. I want to make new friends. You guys suck.
I don't believe in friends. I'm just kidding.
Okay,
Okay,
That's
so-
a little bull. We all know that.
You're the most powerful
So-
friendship person I know.
Whatever. So Astrid learned. So you learned crap. Okay.
Yeah. What have y'all been up to? Any way to
Well-
make any kind of money or something?
What's
We
money?
do have a way to make money.
Yeah.
Wait,
No, I know.
do you not know? Oh, okay. Well,
But if I pretend like I don't, people pay for my drinks, like you.
wow, you're clever, Drenir.
Well, I don't really have much of anything. I'm gonna pat my pockets and I pull out a plant. I'm like, yeah, I'm out.
Well, we have a way to make money, and it involves killing animals. You in?
We start with Pip.
That's exactly right.
What? If it's
So-
Pip, then absolutely not.
So Pip is gonna stand in the middle of a field, and it's going to. Oh no, it doesn't need to be the field. It's going to run into the woods, and then run to a field, and it's going to attract these wolves, and the wolves are going to eat Pip in the field, and we're going to know that those are the wolves going for the cows.
Corvus,
There are cows
what
being
do you
attacked by
have against
wolves.
Pip? What do you have against Pip? He has done nothing to you.
I don't have anything against him. There's just nothing I have going for him. And he's a food source.
He is
Hardly.
not a food source. He is a pet.
When you're
plus-
resourceful,
This reminds me of the whole fish are friends, not food.
dude, you can easily find meat on a ferret.
Though we don't. Why? How about instead
You
of
just have to
that,
cook them the right way.
I can turn into a cow or a deer and
You can turn into a cow or a deer.
What?
Like yourself? Astrid?
She died. She turned into a cow. She can't talk
Oh
anymore.
no. I know my mom had a spell that could turn people into things.
what'd you say? I didn't hear anything. My thing cut out.
Your
I was
mom can't
asking-
polymorph people?
Huh?
Oh, yes. My mom can do that.
What are we talking about?
Stacy's
Things
mom.
that my mom
whose
could
guy's
do.
going
Wait,
on.
you can turn into animals?
Yeah. All
Twin.
druidic mystics can.
Okay.
Where?
So then the question is, does it then become cannibalism to eat you?
Due to the
I have
fact
a
that when she hits
few
0 hit points, she
concerns.
reverts to back to being a human, I would say yes.
You probably wouldn't want to do that.
But this is actually something we could work with. If you turn into something fast, like a deer, or
gazelle.
A cow. No, yeah, a cow. A cow would work. If you just stood in the
The cow
field,
pass?
made sure you were the one that the wolves saw first, and then
The biggest, plumpest cow.
just stomp them. I think that
Just-
could work.
Then run towards where you are hiding, and we can ambush them.
Hey, Corvus,
We'll be hiding, watching.
Corvus, I don't think you understand the food chain. I don't think cows can stomp wolves. I don't think that's how that works.
But Astrid as a cow could stomp a wolf.
I'm not entirely sure that's true.
Well, that's why we're there to help her.
By hiding in the bushes.
And then, whenever they attack her, we pop out of the bushes and attack them.
Ah.
And then, while they think they're about to bite into a cow,
They bite
Astrid
into
poops
Astrid.
back.
And they're
No. They bite into Pip, who sacrifices himself for Astrid so Astrid can escape.
The greater good.
Pip is not
Pip's a
part
hero.
of the plan.
Pip could be a hero. Pip, the immortal ferret.
Hip, hip hooray.
Ugh. But, for real, I
You
think
just hear ferret
if we
crying,
could
hear tears from the bag.
lure
He's
them.
just sad now.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
If we could lure them, maybe we could dig a hole and you could stand in front of it and they could fall in, and I'll just shoot them with my bow from the top of the hole. It'd take a lot of work. That'd be a pretty big hole we'd have to dig.
I
Take
think I
us
like
all
the
day.
idea. I think the better idea was alternate.
Yeah, I would say that's probably going to take
Oh.
longer than just tonight.
And then
Hmm.
you guys can attack them.
We will have the surprise advantage
So,
against them.
as a thought, exactly how much money do we currently have?
10.
Yeah, not a lot. I have 9
I'll
gold
write
and
down
4 silver. Say like counting my, shaking my pockets out.
I will say that
There's lint.
Siggy's got 15 gold, and he is willing to help you guys out.
Siggy, you owe us money.
I don't want to.
That's 5 gold each.
Corvus, listen, before we get ahead of ourselves, is there a large sum of oil we could purchase?
Oil, why?
Well, wolves, like most beasts, are afraid of fire, at least to a
Oh,
certain
yeah.
extent. If we want to lead them into an area and then block off their escape with a ring of fire, because of the oil, then we could trap them successfully without having to dig a hole. It wouldn't take very long to just lay an oil path.
But we could scare the cows.
I think they'll get over it.
Well, cows can get scared and then choose not to let anyone near them for weeks. My mom couldn't milk them, and
And you'd be
then
burning
we would.
some of their fields.
The wolves have already done enough damage. I don't want to cause any more. But I think. I mean, if the fire was far enough away from the cows.
Well, but by the very nature of there being wolves, would that not terrify them? Like, are they not already in such a state that fire would heed no more recourse?
That's fair. Sure, let's try it.
Well, we have to be able to get
Am I
a
still
sufficient amount of
luring them
oil. Well, yes, you'd lure them into the fire trap, and then they can't escape because wolves are quite quick.
And then, okay.
And
I suppose it'll work.
shaking my scale mail, cannot keep up with such a beast.
You pop out of cow mode, and you light the oil on fire, and we watch.
That sounds like a lot of me getting in danger. And you two watching me.
Well,
I don't think
What
I
if-
don't think I need to be in charge of that too.
Well,
What
you're the one who can turn into a cow.
Well, you turn into a cow, right? We set the fire trap, with some torches that Corvus and I have off in the bushes. And then Corvus and I run together. I create enough water to douse us. We run through the fire real quick one time. And then we can fight.
Fight them inside the fire ring.
Yeah. They can't get out. And we're inside now. Dying of smoke inhalation. No, it's outside.
But then we're trapped in there too with.
I don't have any rules for smoke inhalation, so
Scrub.
I guess you guys can get away with that one.
We're outside. It helps.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, are we getting paid? We're getting paid for this, right? Is this
Oh,
where did you find this task?
on the message board in the center of town. But there is one small problem to my plan, you see. Once I cast another create and destroy water, I won't have any more. I'll be out of juice.
So, well, why would you cast that again? Oh, to put the fire out.
To get us through the fire. Otherwise, we can't walk over it without getting hurt.
Wait, why do we need to go through the fire?
Because I don't have any ranged abilities.
Why can't we
if
just
you-
leave them in there till they and then?
I don't think that would really end up killing them if we just left them.
We can't just
Well,
leave
I feel like if
Astrid to
you-
1v however many wolves there are. She won't make it through that.
Yeah.
She's just
Does
a little
she
girl.
have to be inside the ring?
Okay. Not quite a little girl, but I do agree I would probably get murdered by the wolves if you left me.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Do you have to even be inside the ring?
To lure the wolves in, yeah, she has to be.
Hmm.
I may not be able to create water, but I can shape it. So if we bring some water, or there's water nearby, then I can put out the fire and help jump us through so you don't use your spell, Drenir. We could do that. And as a cantrip. So
So
And
we
she can
need-
shift us.
So we need oil. We need a bucket of water.
Well, surely there's water that feeds the cows. No, feeds.
that's what I would think.
Yeah, that's called going to the river and getting buckets and.
You guys don't have like a trough?
Well, yeah, that's what you do. You pour the water in there.
Well, right, but the trough should already have water in it, surely.
Yeah, true. Well then, so we need oil and a way to make a fire or start a fire, which is easy. I mean, I have torches, and you guys can do spells that make fires start, right?
I
Yep.
cannot.
Wait, fire?
What can you do? Oh no, I know what you can do. You can turn people into raisins. Never
Yeah,
mind.
My hands glow a little.
No, I can't make any fire. I'm sorry. I thought you said water. I can make water. I can make water all day.
I can make
Fire,
fire all
no.
day.
You can't make a spark
Wait.
over the oil or something, or
With a
Actually,
flint and steel
no,
like
I
everyone
can't
else.
make water. I can shape water. I can't make the water. So I
Hmm.
can't even really do
I will
that.
remind y'all, there is a candle for sale in the marketplace.
Oh, dang.
We still have to
I
light
don't
the
think we have no
candle.
money to buy.
yeah.
Same problem.
I mean, I have torches, if nothing else. Okay.
I'm not gonna buy a whole candle to set some grass on fire.
But I mean, I think we have flint and steel. Oh yeah, we have a tinderbox.
Yeah, we got ways to make a fire. I just thought one of you guys, man, my mom knows a spell to just snap. There's a fire.
Okay, Corvus, why don't you bring your mom then?
We can't talk to
Corvus,
her.
Are we having some like? I know that sometimes little girls have daddy issues, but it seems you talk about your mom an awful lot.
Never mind. I don't want to talk about it now.
Is your mom?
Let's go get
here?
oil.
Should we? Why haven't we seen your mom? I thought she lived here.
I'm gonna start walking out of the church. Come on, let's go get oil.
Corvus? Okay. I'm gonna
So
look to Drenir and like shrug. Mom issues, I guess.
Hmm.
so
They come from interesting families.
where can I go to buy oil?
It was
So
not-
you can buy one. I forget what the D&D equivalent.
1 oil, please.
one bear.
Pretty much. Like you think I'm kidding, but that's pretty much what it is. It's 1 oil. 2-pound flask of oil.
2 pounds? I guess that's
Yep.
that's 32 ounces. Is that enough
Mhm.
for a ring of fire? Like a big ring of fire?
Maybe you should buy 2.
I don't know if that's going to be enough for a big ring of fire, but you only see one that's available.
So are we at like a market stall or a building?
Yeah, so I assume y'all are in the marketplace right now. Over
Cool.
here. Yeah, so inside the marketplace, you see a couple of different things. You guys observed a little bit of this earlier, but you see there's obviously the cheese stall, but a lot of the other places are starting to kind of wind down. It's getting later in the day, but there's one guy he's still out there and he's still trying to sell his merchandise, and so the things that he's advertising are stuff like a great sword, a magical great sword, and magical dagger, arrows, and lanterns. But you notice that he's also got some more mundane things like oil and water skin, and my aforementioned candle. So
He's a human. Most people are human, right?
He's actually a dwarf.
Oh, okay. But he's male. Okay.
It's a male dwarf.
What's he look like?
He's a short, rotund man, and he's got a very jovial look, almost like a Santa Claus, but short with black hair.
Oh.
And he's very jovial, and he is pushing his product hard. He's just like, "Come on, guys, I need to get rid of this stuff." Almost willing to give you a discount.
Oh.
Hey, if you have any more oil, I'll take that from you. I'll like approach him.
Really, you need some oil?
Yes, but I need more than I can see right now.
Let me check in the back real quick. Let's see. I've got about 10 more flasks of oil in the back. And he's gonna like kind of open up the back. There's a compartment underneath his stall. He's gonna open that up, and as looking through it, and that's when he's announcing how much he has. So, how many do you need?
How much for all? Do we need all of it, guys? I mean, that's.
I'm gonna shrug. I don't know how much you need to make a fire.
I think we need all of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How nerdy do we want to be?
If 2 pounds are 32 ounces, so basically 2 flasks is a gallon. Right? Is that right? Or is my math wrong?
Engineer, how nerdy are we gonna get?
So
Is
the
16 ounces?
density of kerosene is 0.81 grams per milliliter. Depending on how big the circumference of the sphere is we're looking to make, we can calculate how much 2 pounds equates to in milliliters.
Oh, good
And then
lord.
we can see about how thick the ring of fire is and how large it is.
I think
And
we
how
just
long
need
it's gonna
all
be
of
set on
them.
fire?
I think
Why
we
can't
just
this
need
stream
all
be
of
educational as well?
I mean, we can
Okay,
post the maths.
them.
Donnie says he'll do the math.
Okay,
Donnie,
cool.
I would actually trust Donovan to do it.
Okay, Donnie, there are. Yeah, I mean, we have however much a 2 pound flask of oil could contain. 2 pounds of a liquid. I think 16 ounces are a pound, but I may be completely wrong. That's okay.
Well, Depends
two
on if you're
cup-
talking about fluid ounces or physical ounces.
Good lord.
Because,
Yeah, I don't know.
Because now we're dealing with
So
density.
it weighs 2 pounds.
Yeah.
That's all the information I'm given, and I'm not
Okay.
about to do
Oil
this.
is a fluid.
Well, if we had, man, if this was in quarts. Oh wait, how many ounces are in a quart? Never mind. You know what? I'm just done.
I think it's 8
not worried
cups
about
to a quart.
Okay, so I think we need all of them. We'll figure out exactly how much fire that makes, but I think we need all of them. How much for all of them, sir?
Let's see. You're buying all of them. Typically, it'd be a gold and a silver, but for you, it'll be a gold since you're buying in bulk.
Cool.
One
So
quart
11
is
gold,
equal to
right?
32 fluid ounces?
No, it's 1 gold.
We can get 1 gold for 11 of these.
Oh, so
Well,
11 is
That's what I wrote down in my pricing.
Okay.
22
all right.
pounds
So
of oil.
you
Let's
pay the
do
man.
it.
I'll have it picked up Siggy.
What? Oh, you're right. He's at
I've
the
got a
end.
gold. I will give him a gold for 22 pounds of oil. If I don't use it
Man.
today, I'll use it tomorrow, I'm sure.
Be sure you collect from Siggy though. Which building's the inn? Show me. Is Siggy's token up?
No, so I can't. It's giving me problems every time I try to load it in. I'm gonna just use the dwarf bard from earlier.
Okay. I know. Yeah, I had problems at first too, and then after like a day, it changed. So I don't know what happened.
Yeah, so we're gonna use this dwarf bard over here for Siggy today.
Okay.
So I don't even have his old token.
Okay. So that's the inn.
Yeah, so that's the end.
Okay. Siggy's so far away. All right. Fine. We're gonna collect from Siggy later, though, Drenir.
It's 1 gold,
It's-
Corvus.
But it's 1 gold he owes us. Thank you, sir. Do we have like? I'm gonna pick them up. I assume in like a crate of some kind.
Yeah, so he'll give you a crate. We'll call it a smaller chest. You know, it's not like a full Skyrim size chest. Probably
How
like
many-
3/4
was it
of
only
that.
It's only 22 pounds.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's only 22 pounds.
It's not heavy.
Well, that being said, I am over my carrying capacity.
Oh well, I can carry him.
Really?
I only have 10 strength, so 150 pounds is what I can carry. I'm at 159.
Oh,
All right, so you are gonna have a hard time moving around unless someone else wants to pick this up.
Hey,
Here,
Corvus,
give-
do you think
Yeah.
your brother could carry this for us?
No, I can do it. We
Are
don't need him.
Are
I'll
you
take
sure?
him.
I think that your brother would be more suited. I mean,
Yes, and I'm gonna yank them out of his hands. With-
he drops them immediately.
No.
All right. Yeah, you can yank him out of his hand.
I mean, you should have rolled acrobatics for that.
no,
If
I'm gonna let
anything,
him.
it'd just be a raw strength.
I would
But
just let him.
because it's willing, I'm not gonna make
No,
him do
it's sleight of
anything.
hand because it's slippery, right?
They're
with
in
the-
No, there's
containers.
no oil on the outside. It's
Boggle reference.
giant chest.
Oh my god. Oh, is it boggle oil?
Gross.
Is it boggle oil? Is that what the oil is?
It is not boggle oil. I set a threshold. It didn't reach it. It's not boggle oil. I will not give that to y'all.
Sad
Is
days.
it olive oil?
It's kerosene.
All right.
Oh,
It's rendered bacon fat.
Gross.
what?
No, I'm just kidding.
Can you
It's
start a
bacon oil,
fire
or
with
it's pig
that?
oil. I'm pretty sure you can light fat on fire.
Or you would just like drop it on the ground and like light it. Will it start a fire? I don't know.
I don't
So-
know. I haven't set bacon fat on fire ever. Or at least tried it.
Anyway,
I don't know.
So, where should we store this oil for now? Because we got other stuff to do before the day's over.
can't you just carry it?
Not all day.
I'd make him start rolling strength checks for that.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop this
Um,
oil. We need to get it somewhere.
Oh,
Well,
why
if
don't
it's
we
not
stop?
past your
Why don't we
carrying
drop it off
capacity.
at your? Yeah, why don't we drop it off at your mom's house?
Wouldn't
You
that still
can't do
be
that.
his house? Do
I don't
you want to ask your brother if he'll hold on to it for us?
Oh, I didn't know you had a brother.
Yeah, sure. Well, let's go meet him.
Ingrid, I think you'd really like his brother.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he
Why
should be
that?
like right there, right?
Yeah, so he's starting to pack up his stall. He's got a cart that he's putting all the cheese into.
Okay.
All the unsold cheese, just that way he can take it home, store it properly to where it's less likely to have any problems for tomorrow. Sorry, I'm saying a lot.
You're good. I understand
And
the cheese
as-
game.
Understandable, but Drenir and
I know, I'm just
Astrid
kidding.
might not.
Look, guys, what
Might
he's
not
doing here is he's making sure that this cheese is being stored in a place that preserves it longer.
A bag of holding.
I don't think so. Maybe.
No, he has a cart that he uses to transport all of it.
Wait, can you
Look,
explain what
So-
we're seeing again, Chase? Say it
Yes,
again?
you're seeing Capella put cheese into a cart.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like something sinister. The way that Cor was trying to.
With his absolutely
To cover
rippling
it up.
biceps.
Yeah. So Astrid, see that guy putting the cheese in the cart? The guy that looks like exactly like me? Yeah, that's my brother.
Nothing like you, actually.
Here,
He looks exactly like
describe.
me.
Can you describe him for me?
Think
Master
of
Chronicles.
Thor, Iron Man, Captain America.
He looks exactly like me.
just the hunkiest guys you can imagine.
We're twins.
You think like Magic Mike level. Like he's just
I don't think
scrumptious.
No, what does he actually look like, Chase?
He does look like Corvus, but he is
Chase, I
much
can't-
stronger.
What'd you say?
Alright, he does look like Corvus, but he is much stronger, much bulkier. And he's due to the way that he carries himself, it's almost with an air of authority. So he almost seems to be taller than Corvus,
Ooh.
just due to how he carries himself.
Yeah, so it's basically
Corvus,
Captain
why
America
didn't you tell
before
me
and
you had
after
a
the super
brother?
serum.
Whoa,
You
I'm
have to go
not that
meet your
small.
brother.
Hey.
I'm gonna go walk up to meet him.
Can you? Or are you too shy?
No.
No.
Are you Corvus's brother?
I'm gonna hide behind Drenir and just watch.
I'm just gonna wave at him from afar like a fangirl.
Alright, y'all are all talking at the same time, so I missed what Astrid is doing.
I'm gonna walk up to him and be like, "Oh, hi. Are you Corvus's brother?"
Alright, so I'll be honest, I forgot his voice, so I'm just gonna use hopefully something similar. Yes, I am. What trouble has he gotten himself into this time?
Oh,
Trouble.
just Corvus things, but you see, I'm Astrid, by the way. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Astrid. How do you know Corvus?
Oh, we
Are you
traveled
with-
together.
Are you friends with what was the other fellow's name?
Drenir,
That's
the
it.
weird with the blonde
Drenir.
hair,
Yes.
kind of
It's a little
spaces out
odd.
every once in a while. Yeah, I know him.
At this point, he's gonna notice Drenir waving at him, and he's gonna kind of just awkwardly wave back, and he's not really sure what he's supposed to do here.
Anything he wants to me. I mean,
Whoa.
Hey, he's mine.
Whoa.
It's more just like acknowledgement that he's waving, but that's about it. Like he's very like I feel very uncomfortable in this situation.
excellent.
So I'm gonna say, wait, what's his name? I don't think I caught his name. Say
My name is
Acapella.
Capella.
What's your name?
Capella.
Capella,
Ooh.
yes.
That's what a lovely name you have.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna pop out and say it means goat.
Jeez.
Oh, that's a nice farm animal. Goats are really cool. They make cheese. But anyways,
Yes.
so we have this really heavy crate of oil that Corvus is having a hard time carrying. So we were wondering if we could drop them off with you if that would be okay, because like they're kind of heavy for me too, and I'm gonna like bat my eye.
I'm gonna walk up to Capella and just hold the crate out and like drop it into his hands, assuming he'll catch it. I mean, if he doesn't stick his hands out, then I won't.
After hearing what Astrid has to say, Capella will, as you approach, he extends his arms and says, "All right, let me help you with that there." And he easily grabs it, and he has no problem. He asks, "This is a suspiciously large amount of oil. What are you guys planning on doing with this?"
Killing those wolves from the job board.
Wait, 22 pounds?
Do y'all
That's
need any help with
exactly
that?
a baby's worth of oil.
Yeah, help would be nice. We definitely want some help with that from you.
Yes.
You can definitely come.
Just don't get killed. I'll protect you, Capella.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah,
I can protect myself here.
yeah, Corvus, I don't know if you have eyes that work, but like this guy's a brick shit house. Like,
Drenir,
yes, Corvus.
don't talk about my brother that way. That's weird.
Look at this. I'll like put my head next to his biceps. They're the same size, Corvus. Like, I don't think you realize.
So I'm gonna stand closer to Capella and be like, so how long have you been? I'm gonna look at the cart. Working with cheese.
So let me. Y'all did a lot right there, and Capella needs to make some reactions here. Capella's going to kind of recoil when Drenir puts his head extremely close to his arm.
Sniff his arm.
He recognizes that Drenir's quite weird, and he's not really sure how to handle him. So he's still kind of learning, much like how Corvus had to do with Drenir.
Yeah.
But he will say, well, Corvus and I have been working on the farm for quite a while, and so we've been doing it since we were pretty much born. Isn't that right, Corvus?
Yes. 10 minutes after I started. Yeah, he's my little brother.
Oh, no. I still think that 10 minutes really worked too well because, on that first day, we both started at the same time.
Yeah, you see, guys, Capella was always really good at making cheese. I will give him that. And I was always into the more like the rougher stuff, the fighting, the protecting, stuff like that. Capella's new to that game, right, buddy?
I want you to roll. It's not even deception because he knows. Roll persuasion.
Me? Okay.
At disadvantage.
At disadvantage.
Yeah, because we don't buy it. We love him more than you.
I got 11.
Yeah.
You got an 11?
Yeah.
Capella's gonna look at you and say, "What are you talking about? You had nothing to do with protection. You learned archery, not defensive fighting."
Oh, is that what
Fair
you
enough.
do, Capella? Are you into defensive fighting?
I know how to
Capella's-
use an arrow to protect people.
I think I gave him a
What
pike
does he say?
last time. Capella's gonna hold up his pike and go, "I'm much into defense. I'm more into dueling, but I have been known to take up a shield quite often to take a defensive stance against any kind of intruders."
That's so
And
brave.
he's gonna kind of like swell up his chest and make himself look even bigger. He's doing what he can.
You're just such a good person, Capella. And I'm gonna do that thing where you kind of push on him a little bit.
And he doesn't budge.
It's just
Yeah.
rock
Stone
solid.
wall. And he says, "I do what I can to be the best that I can."
I've fought alongside him before, and he's pretty good. Learned it all from me.
Yeah, because you're so great with the pike.
I'm talking about just basic fighting skills.
Is Capella reacting at all to my flirting with him?
I mean, he bolstered
Or
up his
just-
chest.
Ooh.
Yeah, he did kind of bolster his chest up, and he's putting on a very strong stance. One of, I'm not going to budge because I am trying to impress them.
Hmm. But anyways, it would be really nice if you could come help us with this, Capella. To take down these wolves. We could definitely use someone as strong and powerful as you to help us.
yeah.
All right, well, that will be no problem. It looks like I've got enough room in my cart here to store this measly light chest. And so he puts it in his cart, and he says, all right, I'll take this back to the house. I assume y'all are helping out. I think, oh no, he would know. He's going to say, the wolves have been primarily attacking our farm, so I can only assume y'all are going to be staking out there. For y'all's ease of not having to carry it around, I'll go ahead and take it to the house for y'all. You guys can come by. Drenir and Astrid, have y'all met our mother yet?
No, we haven't.
We would
I would
love
love
to.
to-
Oh,
your mother.
she's fantastic, and she would love to meet y'all.
We have heard so
I
much about her. Did you
I would
know
love to meet you.
And
that
with
she
that-
can cast polymorph and create bonfire and is a cheese wizard?
Yeah. You know what? I have a couple questions about exactly what class is she?
Cheese wizard.
I don't know.
Obviously, cheese wizard. I don't.
She's a wizard.
I don't know.
I'd
where I started.
imagine I really would imagine a wizard, just with some martial capabilities, just because. I mean, Corvus
She's
is
got like
on the
she's got 3
arcane
levels of
trickster
fighter
path.
for art. She's got 3 levels of fighter, archer.
Yeah, I just like to say that my mom knows spells. Obviously, sometimes Corvus is telling the truth and sometimes he's lying. But that's where he gets any of his knowledge of spells from, was originally just from his mom teaching him. So, I mean, it's up to you, but in my mind, she was just like a wizard who knew how to also fight with weapons, just was more into spells. She was an adventurer. She's been a lot of places, so...
Chase, we can't hear you.
Oh, I didn't even realize.
Chase!
Chasse
Hold on.
must be
He's
having
like,
issues.
I can hear him monologuing in the bedroom, but no one can,
Papa Kron.
no one can hear you.
He's trying to figure it out.
You can't hear him on the other
hmm.
side of the apartment. Just going on.
Junior, why'd your token all the way up there?
Because that's where the market was, I thought.
Well, no, look where I'm at. That's the market.
I thought.
Bye.
Yeah, I'm going to go explore.
Junior's gone.
I could have sworn it was up there, though. Alright, I'm a retard. Don't mind me.
Yeah, we haven't been up there yet. Oh. Yeah, no, I always imagined, because like arcane tricksters use intelligence as their spellcasting mod.
So
I
you're gonna have a
assumed,
tough time.
and they pick from the wizard spell list, so I assumed that meant my mom would be a wizard. I mean, my mom's possibly an arcane trickster with a lot of magic, because she taught me archery and
Or couldn't she just be a ranger then?
magic. Well, I imagined she was also pretty good with spears. That's why Capella has a spear and I have a bow. But so she's really kind of just not a character you could play very effectively. But since it's, a game,
She's an eldritch
that-
knight.
yeah, possibly, yeah, maybe that.
A cheese knight.
A very powerful Eldritch Cheese Knight.
Alright, so I just got word from our wonderful master chronicler that we should take our 15-minute break while he tries to figure out his microphone.
Okay, fair enough.
Sounds good. Are
Since
we
it's
going to
8:57.
just do music and BRB, or are we just gonna shit talk for 15 minutes?
I mean, I'd like my Sierra's cooking. my wife is cooking. I'd like to see what she's making, but if you guys want to talk for a second, I can come back.
I don't care.
I suppose that like everyone can like mute and do whatever they need to do for the break. We can come back and if we talk, we talk, and then Papa Kron will get us set back in the game whenever it's time to go back in.
Okay, cool. Meet back at what, 9:10?
Yeah, at the latest.
So 9:10 works.
Okay,
As you
cool.
can tell, I got my microphone back.
Yeah, welcome
Yeah.
back.
Swag. Welcome
Yes.
back, Papa Kron.
All right, yeah,
Cool. We'll be back at 9:10, guys.
Woo!
we'll be back in 9:10.
See you later.
Alright, guys. So I'm the first one back, it looks like. And I just want to check in with everybody, make sure everybody's aware that we do have a Discord that's open for everybody. If you go down to the link at the bottom of the Twitch page, you get access to the Discord for everybody. There are more people watching than just the two of you.
There's several people in the chat, though I don't really know what that means. Hi, guys.
Another TV viewer, Licorice.
I don't know how many of them are real, though, either. But also, hey, if you are real, just put a dot in the chat or something. That'd be cool. You don't even have to say anything, just so we know the actual accuracy. And if we don't get a single dot or anything, then we'll just assume that no one's real and it's all just us. Well, I know Donnie and Patty Cake Bean person is real, are real. I'll be right back, and then I'm gonna eat cereal while we talk.
But currently in the works, we have got some boggle, some homebrew boggles that we've set up. We've got a dread boggle, which is a boggle that got corrupted, having left the Feywild, entered the prime material plane, and then somehow found its way in the Shadowfell and has been corrupted by Shadowfell. energies. And that's given the Boggle certain new abilities and stuff like that. So we've got no dire Boggle. So we've got that in the works. We're just trying to get some concept art for it to slap it up there, and we'll probably post it to the subreddit. Additionally, we have plans for a couple other Boggles, a Hag Boggle, a Court of Summer and Court of Winter Boggle, and then there was one other that I cannot remember off the top of my head right now. Probably a Trickster Boggle. Illusion Boggle. So we'll have a total of 5 Boggle families getting added to the... Yeah, so in the Feywild, if you read through the lore and stuff like that, they have a Court of Summer and a Court of Winter. These are like the sections that are the controlling classes within the Feywild. So these would be Boggles specifically tailored to the 2 primary courts that you find in the Feywild. Because that's where Boggles originate from, is the Feywild.
The interesting thing about the Feywild, the fact that the Court of Summer is typically one of life and jovialness, whereas the Court of Winter, in some, I don't know about D&D particularly, but this is more just general, Court of Winter, or the Unseelie Fae, are more on the side of nighttime and darkness, which is interesting.
Yeah. And we're hoping to get those themes across in the identity of Boggles, particularly with their oil abilities, which are their characteristic. Yeah, so...
And the thing that most people really liked about the Boggles.
Yeah, the oil is definitely the coolest part. I mean, that dimension pocket is cool, but it's not, like, super useful, especially not in combat. Like, the oil is where the Boggle really comes out as a unique creature. So we're hoping to play
Plus,
with
there's
that.
nothing quite like having a Boggle. Sorry?
Yeah, so we're hoping to play with that. We would like to do a Boggle stream where we, get the design out there, and maybe even Andrew could do an art stream where he starts drawing out Boggles and stuff like that and watching through it. We are working on, and then we'll do a compilation video on YouTube to set them all up. It's just getting the gears and pieces moving and getting everybody in the swing of things, because we're still pretty new to this and we're still trying to figure out what we're doing. Although that being said, this is our 5th stream, which means we've been going at this for 9 weeks. That's 2 months.
Who would have thought?
Right? I can't believe it's already been 2 months, y'all. But yeah, we're really excited for some of the stuff that we're going to bring out. I'm still working on the condescending dictionary. And now I've got the cheese wizard to make.
Yeah.
God, cheese whiz.
Oh, you can call it the cheese whiz. Oh.
Gross.
Cheese whiz.
My wife's making spaghetti, and I'm going to eat it. But before I eat it, I'm going to eat this bowl of cereal.
Yeah, the ornery dictionary.
Are we just getting a play-by-play of your eating habits there, man?
Nah, they're fine. I'm fine. I don't need help.
Give us some dinner ASMR.
Oh my, please do not. Oh god. Oh, I detest
I will.
ASMR.
I'm done with the stream if you do it.
I am done. I do not like.
Hey, I do have a question. Tomorrow, I haven't talked to you guys about this yet, though it's been mentioned. I have a commission that I'm working on, like an art commission. Tomorrow I was thinking maybe I could stream for like an hour or 2 before we play our home campaign. And I'd just be on here. I can talk about whatever, or I don't have to talk about anything. I don't know. Talk about the process. If Donnie and his fiance would like to join, they're welcome to. But if they're going to be super bored by that, that's also fine. I just thought I'd give it a try. I was wondering what you guys would think.
Yeah, I mean,
What are you drawing?
do you have like the ability to do that? I don't know if it's like protected under whatever contract you're in or something.
Yeah, I can do it. That contract is messages on Instagram, and I said, hey, I'm probably going to draw something with your commission. You cool with that? And he's like, yeah.
What are you drawing?
So it's a guy. So his name is like, I don't even know his real name yet, but his Instagram is called Dunshots and Dragons, I think. And so he is he writes one-shot adventures, and he wants me to do art for the books. And so there's a specific art style that I've done that he liked, and there's a character he told me, and so he's like reach out to me asking if I would draw it for him. And so
Cool.
it's a character. I mean, I'll talk more about it tomorrow, but it's like a gypsy mage lady. And so I'm already like a decent way through it, but I'm just gonna be like finishing up the details and stuff like that, and I could be on here. I'm thinking I'm gonna be on here from like 5 to 7 probably. At least that's
Donovan, I will probably not be showing up for this stream because I have a baby. So I'll probably be with her.
yeah, it'll be just me.
Yeah.
So if you're not entertained by me, also it'd be weird because I won't have anyone to talk to.
Oh shit! Talk
Unless it's in
about
chat.
Brian, not shit talk with. Oh my god, I don't know how to.
Oh yeah, if we want to trash talk Brian as a player, as a DM, as a person in general, yeah, I'm in. I'm fine. As a Christian, that totally lines up with my morals. Yeah.
I mean, I do.
Sometimes things are just you just gotta set your morals aside when something so important comes up.
I mean, honestly, I'm sure you have like unrelenting ammo about me as a DM. It's just like this guy.
I have unrelenting ammo about you as a player.
Oh, already?
Oh yeah. Not just from this campaign, but also from observing you in the other campaign. Plus, not only that, but I'll talk about wizards and elves. No one will be spared from my wrath.
Oh my god. Do you like how we picked up a seemingly like semi-important character and we've just made him like the most important thing in the world?
Who, Capella?
Yeah.
It is.
Important.
He's more
so
important than you.
Capella is very tied into my backstory. I crafted him with care, and Chase has developed him. Chase, it's been a year since I've seen him, and Chase did a good job developing him. I'm curious to see what my mom's like. Corvus is
sure
She's buff too.
Astrid is very interested in how Capella has developed.
Yeah.
Ew, nasty. Dude, he looks like me.
Yeah, but he's
Except he's a
buff.
stone wall.
Yeah, he looks like you if you worked out and tried and weren't a bum.
That's
Or
correct,
like
Johnny. That's how you spell it.
You weren't like a scraggly guy who lives in the woods and shoots stuff there.
Like a total coward. Yeah, he looks just like you. He's just a better person.
That's true.
He didn't join a shady organization. He joined the guards.
Yeah, Capella's a good guy. Corvus has issues.
Not like Data, though. Data is completely like normal, down to earth. You know, nothing strange about Data at all.
You mean Drenir or your character for my
God,
campaign?
Yes, Drenir. Oh my god, it's a problem. All my characters.
I
start with
was
DRE.
so confused.
You have too many D names, bro.
All
You called me
DRE.
Ingrid. You called me Ingrid, and I was like, eh.
Did
close
I?
enough. Yeah.
So bad.
Yeah, I mean,
All of hers ended in rid.
yeah, I know. Yeah. And then I've got Clay and I've got Corvus, but I have other characters who don't start with C for sure.
I just love D's. What can I say?
I've got Raisin and Astrid.
You like AZ. You like Az.
All right.
Oh yeah, we're back.
So,
No, it's the id. Everyone has to have id at the end of the name.
yeah. All right. So, Capella is. See if I can remember what I was monologuing about before I cut out on me.
How absolutely.
Capella
gorgeous.
throws the chest into the cart with all the cheese, and
Honestly.
it's not. You can tell that he's having a little bit of trouble at kind of getting it started, but you know he's got it up, and it's a show of strength that he is pulling this thing along.
Sounds like a fucking horse.
I used to carry that much cheese here every day when I was a child, you guys. Yeah.
We've already seen your carrying capacity with the oil, so like
We saw yours first.
I'm wearing scale mail,
like-
leather boy.
Dang, I just met Capella and we're already going to meet his mom. I think we really must have something.
You think it's you? I'm pretty sure it was me.
What? No, quiet.
Me. Have you seen me?
So
Were you like,
Capella is taking the oil back to the cast residence. What are you guys planning on doing? Are you gonna go?
I'm gonna follow him. I want to meet his mom.
I'm
Or you're just going
to
straight with him.
stand within eyesight of him.
All right, and Corvus, what are you doing?
I mean,
Oh, I'd also like to scan
Hey.
around.
you guys, I think I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna say, like, guys, I think Capella can handle that for now. We'll meet up with him later. What do you say we explore more of the town for now?
I think that's.
I can show you guys some of the hidden spots.
Well, that's precisely the problem. You know all the places to get yourself in trouble, and we're kind of worried about who might be here. I think it's best if we stick together and with your family. Safety in numbers. As I'm looking
I
around
agree
for the threats.
I agree with the family sticking together thing. Yeah, I agree. Definitely.
I can introduce you guys to the Jarl, or I can at least you could see him if you wanted.
Hmm,
Crickets.
are you and the Jarl even friends after the past you won't tell us about? But we know
The
he seems kinda
Jarl-
great.
The Jarl praises me as a hero, just like Capella. We're heroes of this town.
Oh, I somehow don't think that's quite true.
It is.
It's okay,
It is.
Corvus.
We-
You don't have to impress us. You're already my friend.
Capella, tell them. We saved this town, didn't we?
Capella kind of puts up a thumbs up. He's going, like he's not stopping.
Oh, he's pulling that cart one-handed. Mhm.
He's just like, he balanced it just right. It's a two-wheeled cart, so it's
Yeah.
more like it's not like it's a one-wheeled cart.
He's got to hold it.
It's not a wheelbarrow, but he throws a thumbs up sign and he just keeps going.
Hey, Corvus, Capella's leaving us. We need to hurry up. You can show us all the secret spots in town later.
Okay, I'm going to run up to Capella real quick. I mean, and all of you guys, I assume you're here with me. Like you can hear this. I'm not hiding it from you guys, but Capella, what should I expect from Mom?
Well, it has been a year since you came by, or last sent word to us. So I think she's going to be pretty happy to see you.
Guess we'll see.
Alright, so y'all are all going to go to the cast residence?
Yeah, we're gonna meet
Yeah.
Mrs. Wizard Cheese.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
Where is Cedric?
I think earlier I said it was this one, but last session I said it was this one because it makes more sense.
Also,
I
I
thought it
can't
was this
move
one
my
down here.
icon.
Yeah, I said that last session. I think that one makes more sense. So
Yeah, because we said that the field was about right here.
yeah, I mean, because grass. That's what cows eat.
Also, I can't move my own character, so someone can move me to where we're going.
I'm trying to make it to where you can move it.
I have no rights.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Alright, there you go. All players can control her character.
Hey.
Oh, before we.
Yeah.
Well, no, never mind. All right, so we at the house.
Y'all are at the house. Alright.
What does it look like?
It's an average house. There's nothing special about it. It's your typical farmhouse. It's about one story. It's got a breezeway down the center of it. and there's
Ooh.
two different sections. Inside one, you have the kitchen and the living room, and the other one you have the beds and the like dressers and stuff like that, like the more personal grooming side of things. And like you have nighttime or food, morning and night, because they don't typically spend time at the house. Their time is either in the barn, taking care of the cattle, making cheese and butter, or it's in the market selling stuff. That's what they do during the day. So
Can we see Mrs. Cheese?
she is walking back from the barn. She has the
Huge,
same.
absolutely jacked.
No, she is not absolutely jacked. She is quite slender. She is, after all, a full elf. That is something that's very distinct on her. Her ears are...
Yeah.
Even at this distance, you can tell her ears are quite pointed. More so than Capella and Corvus. Been saying Capella so often, I forgot Corvus's name.
It's okay, he's less important.
Whatever. I made him.
You might just need to switch characters at this point.
I mean, honestly. You might have made him.
Anyways,
Astrid and I are gonna break him.
So anyways, Mrs. Cass is coming back from the barn. She's carrying a larger barrel of, it seems to be butter.
She's carrying a barrel of butter?
Or not a barrel. What? A container of butter.
Oh, butter.
It's not. She's not strong, but she's able to. She works on a farm.
Who is this?
I'm sorry, I don't know my farm
Astrid's
terminology very well.
You're good. It's my mother.
Yeah,
his
so-
mother's carrying a big bowl of butter.
Yes.
I wave at her and say, "Hi, Mom."
She says, "Who are you?"
I'm Corvus.
And she kind of has a look of confusion on her face.
To who?
To
her own son? Like, to who?
guys.
Oh wait, hold on. Was that Andrew that said that?
Nope, it was me.
No, Drenir said hi.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought.
But I'll step forward and just say, guys, this is my mom.
As you're
Astrid,
stepping
meet
forward,
Astrid.
as you're stepping forward, she drops what she was carrying. All of it. She doesn't have anything in her hands, and she rushes forward and she hugs you. Oh, my dear son, I thought you were gone forever. I'm so glad to see you. And she's kissing you and just doing everything she could that would seem embarrassing to someone in our times.
That is super
she is
different. Okay.
Super affectionate.
Okay. Mom. Hi.
I'm trying to think about a good voice for her. It's hard for me to do female voices.
Make her British. She's not afraid.
Oh, Corvus, I'm so happy you're here. Where have you been?
I've
Who are your friends?
away. This is Drenir and I said it earlier, but Astrid, meet my mother, Astrid.
Hello.
Okay. And she'll go and shake both your hands, and she'll say, "Hi, Journeymen. Hi, Astrid. I do like the name." She kind of like recoils back. She still doesn't know you very well,
That's okay.
and so she doesn't quite know how to react to what the affection that you're showing her. And after she shakes both your hands, she's gonna kind of pull Corvus to the side. She's gonna say, "Now you're gonna need to tell me exactly what you've been doing. Also, who's the weird guy?"
Well, that's Drenir. He's a good guy. He's got some weird personality thing because I don't know, because of his magic or because of being a Kalashtar or whatever that is, but
Okay. I see.
yeah.
And with that, she's going to turn around and she's going to say, all right, well, I no longer have my butter with me, but we can still make some toast and some cheese.
Oh, great.
Now, I know,
That
it's your
sounds
favorite
great.
meal. Capella's going to audibly go, ugh, again?
Oh,
And
well, and when I hear Capella say it, I'm like, oh, well, yeah, I hate that too. It's bad.
Oh my gosh. I'm
Capella's
immediately.
You
Hey,
what?
Capella's going to advocate for something else. Anything else. And Astrid, the mother, I'm gonna start saying Mrs. Cox. Mrs. Cox, because that can get really confusing. Real fast.
yeah.
Mrs. Cox is going to turn to him and say, "Fine, what would you have us have?"
Mom, that
Capella Lord.
toast and butter, that's fine. That's perfect.
I like cheese.
All right. So with that, she's gonna usher you all into the living or into the dining side of the house, and she's going to start a fire, or she's gonna stoke the fire up some more. She's gonna put a cast iron skillet down. She's gonna start cooking the food. All in all, it takes
Cooking
her
the
about 20
toast?
minutes to get. She's cooking the toast. She's melting the cheese on it, making sure the butter is spread on it properly.
20
She's
minutes.
basically making grilled cheese.
Toast cook.
Mom,
Toast bread.
Mom's. So when do you cook?
Well, one of us had to cook, and so since Capella's in the market selling and he's being a guard, I decided to take up cooking. And it's not advanced stuff, I'll say. It's mainly just breads and cheeses and meats that your brother brings home from the market. But it's food, and we've been surviving off of it. I'm working on learning more about it.
It's really weird thinking about you learning something.
Yes, as old as I am, I can still learn stuff.
Yeah.
And with that, she's kind of laugh and say, "But anyways, tell me, where have you guys been? What have you guys been up to?"
Well, yeah, Astrid. Care to explain our mission to Mom?
So, do we have the food at this point?
is Capella sitting with us?
I think Chase
sorry?
died again. Oh, there he is.
Oh, alright. So, you said Capella. Sorry, I was looking at it fast.
Is Capella sitting with us, or is he sitting?
He is sitting he's kind of sitting near the fire, and he's undoing his uniform, making sure that the plates aren't on him anymore.
Okay.
He does have clothing underneath it,
I know, I'm joking.
but he's kind of just taking off the heavier stuff, taking the chainmail off, that stuff.
Letting those biceps breathe. No, we got you.
Anyway, so he asks, they plan to take down the wolves, but I mean, as you know, the guard couldn't spare any men for that. We've had enough trouble dealing with trying to track down the other creature that we still don't know what it is, and dealing with the gnolls. But they plan to use a whole bunch of oil, and I don't know what they plan on doing with that. What are you guys doing with that much oil?
We're planning
well,
on
it's their idea, so
we're planning on setting a trap, luring the wolves that are attacking the cows and into this ring of oil, and then setting it on fire, using it as an advantage against them.
Alrighty then. And how exactly do y'all plan on setting a trap?
Apparently, Astrid can turn into animals. I didn't know that, but
I'm sorry?
apparently Astrid here can turn into animals.
Yeah, I can. I wasn't hiding it. You never asked, and it never came up. But yeah, I can turn to animals. Pretty cool. You know,
With
brown
that,
bear, wolf, cow, cat, anything.
with
you
that,
want, maybe.
All right.
with that, Mrs. Cass is going to say, you must be a druid. Are you studying to be a mystic, or are you just a druid by, or is that just how you were raised?
Mystic, actually. My adoptive father lives in Eeg, and he's a mystic there, so I'm his apprentice, and he sent me on a journey to gather more knowledge from all the mystics in the towns around us.
That's where we met, Mom. We all met in
Oh,
Eeg.
okay. It's been a long time since I've been to Eeg. I've settled down here quite well, but I do remember Eeg being quite the quiet town. Although
Yeah,
it
you're
was
not
always
missing much.
funny when the occasional rogue fae came in and messed with people.
Yeah, nothing's changed much. Not glad to be
I would
gone.
imagine not in that town. So you said your adopted father was the mystic there, right?
Yes, Fisk Bergstrom. Ever heard of him?
Yes, actually, I did meet him a couple of times whenever I passed through. Oh, that must have been ages ago. Anyways,
You know him?
again, know is a very strong term. More like we have met.
Oh. Mom, we all... maybe you know more about this. We all met because we all had a vision, or at least Drenir and I did. Astrid, did you have the vision too of the woman in the... I forgot. Did you have the vision of the woman of Boda?
I did, but mine also told me to wait for 2 visitors as well.
Right. Mom, do you know... Have you ever heard of a woman named Anger Boda? The witch of the Northern Forest?
I can't say I do. I'll be honest. I heeded the tales of the Northern Forest and generally avoided it.
Really?
Yes. I was willing to explore just about anywhere, but there's just something about that place that I couldn't get enough of strength or courage to go in.
Mom.
Really?
The storm giants.
Hey, believe it or not, Mom, that's where you can find a Pegasus. We saw a Pegasus.
Really? You saw
Yeah,
a
and
Pegasus?
eggs.
Yeah, I touched it and everything. No,
That's
it didn't
nice.
have eggs. Astrid, yours...
I'm pretty sure it did. I distinctly remember it. But alright, Corvus.
Pegasus.
At that, Mrs. Cass is going to say, I don't remember reading about Pegasus that lay eggs, but that is quite interesting.
Northern Forest Pegasus are very, very unique in that sort of way.
Yeah, they're in the same vein as platypuses, so they're mammals
my
that
God.
lay eggs.
So, if you don't know anything about Boda, starting to wonder if how legitimate she is. I mean, I guess she could have poisoned us, but didn't. So she has some virtue.
With you saying poison us, you notice your mom's face becomes quite pale. She gets really concerned about what exactly have you been up to.
Better than what I was into before, Mom.
So we're eating right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I actually rolled a cook check for her. She got a net
Cook
20,
check.
so this is the best grilled cheese that you've ever had in your life.
Oh my
So
gosh,
much so that
Mom.
Is the cheese good?
Even Capella is just going ham on this thing. He didn't look very interested in it at first, but he is loving it.
He's a big boy. He needs to eat.
Mom, this is better than Dad's.
With that, you notice Capella and your mom kind of get a little down,
Okay.
and
I'm sorry, did I say something wrong?
your mom says, I have been trying, but I don't quite think I'm up to the level that your father was at.
Well, I think it's delicious. Best
Thank you very much.
cheese and bread grilled I've ever had.
Yeah, I'm definitely sad too now. I didn't think about it when I said it, and now I'm sad.
Have you ever thought about the actual mad lad it would take to take bread, right? Which is something that you initially bake, right? And to go, what if we did it again?
Baked it again. Not only that, what if we did it with fat?
Well, she is a cheese wizard, so it makes sense
Exactly.
she'd think about that.
So, I would like for all three of you to roll me a perception check. It is starting to get dark outside.
Low.
Ooh,
I think I got an 8.
24.
Baby.
I got an 8.
All right,
I had 24.
Drenir,
I got a
24.
natural 20 plus 5.
Aw.
Starting out strong.
All right. So, Astrid, Drenir,
Yeah.
you hear some noises, and they sound like they're off in the distance,
What does it sound like?
but it sounds like howling.
Can you make the sound?
Chase cannot. My voice does not go high pitched enough for me to be able to make some of that. There you go.
Your mic actually cut out because it thought it was too loud. Like it auto canceled. It was like, oh, press that.
That's
Okay.
not right. So, anyways, you hear howling outside. Now, it is at a distance. It doesn't sound like it's close,
Mhm.
but you definitely hear it. What would you
I
like
think
to
that's
do?
our cue, guys.
I get up quickly and run towards the oil.
Wait,
All right.
we forgot to get Siggy.
We'll get him
Yeah,
later.
so I'll go ahead and give you all a little heads up on what Sage's doing. He's performing. He was able to get a gig tonight.
He's
and so
crying in
he-
the club.
He is crying in the club. He's a DJ at the club crying while making money.
I feel like they make more money somehow that way.
Yeah, I've been keeping track of his money. He at the end of
Oh,
this,
dang,
he
he's
will
making
definitely
money.
not be making more money.
Oh, whoops.
What'd you say?
I thought. Did you say? Is he not making money right now?
He is.
But
He is making money.
He's making too much money.
Making more money than what Corvus is right now.
Well.
We'll just
Or
take it
any
from him.
girl. Anyways, so you grab the oil. I'd like for you to make a strength check because you're trying to grab it kind of quickly, I would assume.
I don't want to take the whole thing, just like 1 or 2 can't. Okay, I'll roll. So
Alright,
you remember
You
how
didn't say that. You just said you're going to grab the oil.
you remember how I just rolled a natural 20?
You just rolled in that one.
Yeah,
Sick.
Yeah.
Cool.
that is
Failed oil check.
so
All right.
I just like crush my fingers under it or something like that. I can't even pick it up.
No, you pick it up, but you
Die.
almost like overextend, and it kind of goes tumbling in. So now you've got several bags of oil that are all not in a chest.
Awesome. Yeah. Great. Cool.
Wait, did they break?
None of them broke,
Oh,
but
thank
they are scattered around.
None of them. Were they not in glass jars? How'd they not break?
I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna go pick them up. All right, let's go.
No,
guys.
so they're held in something akin to water skins.
Oh,
I know that D&D Beyond says flasks, but I'm going to say water skins just to keep it a little bit more realistic with what just happened.
Are you still going to help us, Capella? Are you coming with?
Yes, if they're going to be attacking my cows, I better be out there to help out.
Yeah.
What did you say? Since you cut out that whole time.
Yes, if they're going to be attacking my cows, I need to be out there and helping to defend them.
You said it, Capella. Let's go.
Alright, so you guys rush out into the field and you see this scene right here. And I know that I've already placed Astrid down, and so if you can move yourself. The guard is Capella. I know that he's out of his guard uniform right now, but that was the best thing I had for him. And you see 2 wolves.
Already?
And they look
Already?
quite... Yeah, they're coming in hot.
Where?
They're not standing there. They are coming in.
Oh, they're already here.
Should I run out there and try to distract them while you set up the oil really fast? How fast can you guys set it up?
Corvus,
We'll
have a
make
great
it-
idea.
We'll make a circle around here. Astrid, run over to them, get their attention, and then bring them into the circle.
Okay.
Okay.
Corvus, I have a great idea.
Okay, he says as I start taking flasks of oil and walking in a circle.
Corvus,
And
you know how you have
pouring.
a bow? And you know how
Yeah.
water skins, you can pierce through them, but water will only leak out of a surface proportional to the rate of the diameter of the hole?
Okay.
What I'm saying is you can skewer the bag and shoot it with an arrow, and you'll just make a straight line of oil.
Ah! Good idea. Why did you say that earlier as I'm like halfway through emptying flask?
But
Alright, so
with a mask,
did you guys mark on the map where y'all are putting the oil?
I need a cow. Can I have a cow token? Can we turn my token into a cow?
so
Let me find a cow for you. I'm gonna make sure I gotta find a unique cow for you because I used quite a few different ones here.
So from this angle, can I shoot an arrow that far?
So
I don't know, man. What's your dex?
the
What does it say there?
with the math that
Oh, we're
Donovan
gonna use
did,
a brown cow.
we could do 800 and some cubic centimeters
Yeah.
of oil per flask, which translates, if we wanted it to be a centimeter by a centimeter, which is pretty thick for a line. Like that's reasonable for a thick of line. It means we can get about 8 meters out of it. 8 meters translates to 28 feet. So maybe we err on the side of caution and do 25.
Actually, it's only 2 wolves.
Are there more coming?
Yeah, do
Is
we
it
see
really
any
only
more?
2?
You do not see any more.
Do we
Guys, we
hear
might be able to
anymore?
take them. And we'll save the oil just in case.
I mean, it only costs gold. I'm
Well,
fine
how do we
with
know
that.
there's a...
And like we said, Corvus can already shoot it if we need to cut off a route.
Yeah, I say I just attack the wolves from here.
Alright, do keep in mind you're being paid by the body, not by the saving of cows.
That's true, yeah, but I care about the cows. So I'm going to... Well, I mean, I know that we haven't rolled initiative, but I'm definitely... That's my plan, is stop pouring out the oil and be like, wait, there's only 2 wolves, and pull out my bow and shoot.
Well, dang,
Okay.
now I'm a cow.
I use your wild shape.
She did use her wild shape.
Corvus,
Into a cow!
have we started, or can I start laying out battle
Get him,
plans?
cow!
Alright, so I would like for... Corvus, you can't get the shot off, but after that, I want everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, sweet.
Balls.
Astrid, you can
Corvus.
turn into a cow now. Got him.
I was already a cow.
Corvus,
Yeah.
what's your hit?
I got a 8.
So your arrow comes... Your arrow it flies, and it lands just shy in the next square over.
I'm the best.
But it does miss.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's all I can do. Dang it! I say. Hey, Chase, you and Leah are muted. Brian, can you hear me?
I can.
Yes.
Okay. What happened?
Sorry, I need to mute myself for a second.
Okay. Well,
Uh,
that's all I got.
all right. So, Corvus, what is your initiative?
18.
All right. Drenir.
9.
Astrid,
Yes.
what's your initiative?
10.
All right.
Cow initiative, not strong.
It's better than mine.
How do I place a little token on?
Click the token and hit Control U.
Just to distinguish them?
Oh. You can either tint them or name them.
You don't have to do
Oh,
that.
there we go.
Whenever you roll over their name on the initiative order, it'll highlight which wolf it is.
Yeah, so I actually don't have the initiative.
All you do is hit the little clock symbol on the toolbar.
Okay, cool.
Now you can... Whenever you hit Control U, it adds them. And so...
All right, so wolf number 1 rolled a nat 20. And
We can plug in our own initiative.
oh, you can? Cool.
I could.
I can't.
Weird.
22.
Oh, Ashton's not on there. Oh, yes, she is. She's the cow. Oh,
Yeah,
there
she's
yeah.
down there. She's Astrid the cow.
That's just normal Astrid.
No. Don't say that in front of Capella.
Capella, you are now witnessing Astrid's true form. The cow's just moo.
All right, and so Astrid, you rolled a 10.
10.
All right. How do I set this thing to run?
So there should
I'm
be,
sorry to the audience. This is my first time using this.
There should be a button down here that says like sort by filter, and then you click it and it would open a screen, and then you do descending, and then it would
Yeah. Yeah, this is the time to
I'm
learn.
sorry, I was not-
So you're all good.
Oh, never mind. No, did it wrong way. All right, cool. So, wolf number 1, that's the red wolf, is going to one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's gonna rush all the way up here. Next up is Corvus.
I'm going to do the same old gosh darn thing I did before and attack. I'll move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to shoot that boy, the red dot one.
You shoot red dot?
Yeah.
Okay. Fire away.
I
Is
got
this how big the map is really supposed to be?
Yeah, that is where he's supposed to.
Okay. Just making sure.
23 to hit. Chase?
I can hear you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Cut out for me.
I got a 23 to hit.
You got a 23 hit. Well, that definitely hits.
Cool. I then did 11 damage. Aiming right at
Alright.
the wolf's face.
Oh, if we're doing a called shot, that needs to be a disadvantage. I'll
Well,
give you
oh my
double damage if
gosh.
you do it. If you hit a disadvantage, I'll give you the double damage. But you just had a called shot, so.
Oh my gosh. Fine, I'll
What
roll
kind of-
again. Hey, I got an 18.
Alright, still good. So you deal 22 damage to his face.
Boom! Right in the face, wolf. Heck
Alright.
yeah, I did.
Now, this wolf right here is going to rush up, and he's going to go parallel with him. And he is going to
Oh my gosh.
use his action to dash. He's rushing up to here.
Oh boy.
And I forget, can he attack her right now? Oh no, he just used action. Never mind.
I can't do anything.
Alright. And with that, it is Capella's turn.
Get him, Capella.
Let's
So
pull
what
up
us
Capella
cast
here.
boys are made of.
Jeez.
Alright, so Capella is going to take his. Where does he have a glaive? Alright. Capella's going to go forward. 1, 2, 5. Get right up into the face of the wolf. And he's going to attempt to hit it with his pike. And he gets a nat 20. So I think this is the first damage roll that we've had with a nat 20. So we're going to follow the same rolls that we do for our home campaigns, which is max damage on the die, plus die roll, plus modifier.
Oh shoot, okay.
So that is a 10 plus 10 plus 3. He deals 23 damage to this wolf.
Dude, this
This
wolf is toast.
poor
Oh, it's a different wolf.
Why can I not?
Yeah, get him, Capella. Does Astrid have blood all over her?
Whoa.
He
Yeah.
makes sure to stab it. He does not slash at it in any way that can harm Astrid.
What the
Very
heck?
Spartan-esque.
My hero.
He kept you safe.
Yeah, he
cow.
doesn't understand anything you're saying. You're just saying
Moo.
Moo.
I'm gonna
Batting my
quit flirting with my
cow eyes.
brother.
Angry moo at Corvus.
Sick.
Hello? Okay. Is
Sorry.
it my turn?
Yes, it is your turn, Astrid.
Okay. I'm going to, I'm gonna move, gonna move back here,
Stampede.
and yeah, and then I'm gonna so I can't move my character, but so I'm gonna be right here,
Oh, sorry, let me fix that
essentially.
for you.
Are you gonna charge him?
Alright, there
Yeah.
you go. You got it.
Move my cow. Okay. And yeah, I'm gonna charge him. So you just see this big brown cow just move and just run in a circle and then just gore that wolf. Let me roll. I need a die.
Drenir, what's going on with those cows over there?
Fog cloud.
Okay,
I'm waiting
does-
for my turn. Don't worry about
Does a 17 hit?
A 17 does hit.
Hey, good
Okay.
job.
Okay, so I gore the what is it, the wolf with my horn, and I just like barrel into him.
Alright,
Dang.
how much damage do you do?
I do 1. So that's 7 plus plus 2d6.
7 damage plus 2d6 damage.
Yeah,
Nice.
Oof.
11. So it was 11 damage.
For a cow. Not bad for a cow. Actually, I feel like
Cow
cow
coming in
was too much.
clutch.
Next up is Drenir.
So
How's the wolf look? Is he upset
The wolf
that he got
is
just
on his
rolled
last
into?
stand. Like he looks terrified.
We're
He
eating
is
wolf
not prepared
tonight.
for this. You've already eaten dinner.
Yeah,
Both
it was
IRL
grilled
and in
cheese.
game.
Look, if Andrew can have
But
2
anyways.
dinners, we can have 2 dinners.
Yeah, this wolf is beyond bloody. He looks like he's about to die.
Awesome.
He's a mangled mess.
Ooh.
Alright, Drenir,
So
what do you do?
From where I was, I ran to where I am. It was 25 feet.
Okay.
And I used my Ring of Obscuring to cast Fog Cloud, concealing the 3 cows.
Alright,
Good job, Janine.
is there anything else?
No, that's my
Good job,
action.
Smarty Pants.
But I can't pull in the 4th cow. It just wouldn't fit.
I think we can protect it.
But that's my turn.
Alright. So this top wolf up here, noticing that he and his friend here are having a little bit of trouble, he lets out a howl. And in response to that howl, yeah, it is a loud howl. And you hear off in the distance more howling.
More wolves.
As almost as a response.
Oh. Oh. Sick. I'm excited. I want
Alright.
to kill more wolves, so I'm in. I'm down for this.
And so with that, he is going to run. Let's see. He's going to run right here. And he's just going to stop there. All right, next up is Corvus.
Okay, cool. I'm going to attack
have a-
the one. Okay, what?
You have a wolf that is on his last leg, and you have another wolf that is bloodied. What do you do?
Yes, I'm going to attack the one in front of next to Astrid and Capella because I get sneak attack on that one.
All right.
And advantage. So I'm aiming my bow right at that boy. Oh my gosh. That's the worst advantage roll. I guess it could have been a 1-1. I got 12.
A 12 does not hit.
What the heck? Fine.
So your arrow whizzes right over the back of the wolf.
I would have
and-
done 13 damage.
Just barely misses him.
Man.
Next up is our bloodied wolf.
I would like to
Oh, actually, I marked them wrong. Interesting. They're supposed to be switched in the initiative order.
when I see that I miss, I would like to move into the fog cloud and
Okay.
And then use my bonus action. I assume the fog cloud will obscure me, but just use my bonus action to like hide just in case. I don't know if that even matters right now, but that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. So this wolf lets out a whelp after being charged, and he is in desperate pain. And he is going to attempt to attack Capella. And he hits. He deals 10 damage to Capella.
Oof. Hey, Corvus, can you show on the map where you've already used your oil? I know you didn't finish, but
Oh gosh, it probably would have been. Sorry, let me get the right tool. Probably would have
I'm
been
pretty
like
sure it's almost
just
a
like
straight
these
line, like
squares.
this, isn't
I didn't even do it
Oh,
yet. I
thought you
started pouring.
shot.
I hadn't done that yet. I just poured out. I probably poured out like half a flask or something, but it would have been about that much space.
Okay. All right. Capella is going to take his pike, and once again, like a Spartan, attempt to ram it into the wolf, but the wolf is too low to the ground after being in pain, and he misses.
Good job, Wolf, at sucking.
Well, it was Capella that missed.
Oh, I'm not paying
The
attention.
wolf hit Capella.
Oh, I suck.
Took a big
You
old
suck,
bite out of his
Capella.
leg. All right, next up is Astrid.
Yeah. I gotta protect him. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna rear back 10 feet, and I'm gonna charge him again.
Yeah, slam that fat body into that wolf. That'll kill him. Suffocate
Alright.
him.
Alright. I'm rolling the hit.
All right, do it. What'd you hit?
Ooh. It does what is it, 7? What is it? Hold on. Where is it? Does a 13 hit?
You miss, so you barrel, but he's able to duck just in time, and he backs up just enough for you to be able to slide right between him and Capella.
I'll protect you.
And next up is Drenir.
Oh, so she didn't kill it?
I
Okay.
missed.
I use my action to attack the wolf that's been damaged with Toll the Dead. It has to make a wisdom save of 13.
The one eye damage.
Okay,
Yeah, the non-red one.
red dot one, or the one that's in front of
The one
Astrid?
that's very nearly dead.
The non-red, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
so he has to make a wisdom check.
A wisdom save of 13.
All right, well he definitely makes that.
I do
Aw.
then.
He
How-
hears the tolls, but he's completely unfazed, and he hears the, does the whole battlefield hear it, or is it just that person?
I am under the impression that it's just him.
Okay, he hears it, but he seems completely unfazed. He's still he's in pain, but he's trying to fight on and be strong.
Be strong.
How much talking can I do as a bonus action?
We'll say a sentence or two.
Okay. Corvus, I need you to shoot an arrow with 2 punctured bags straight ahead of you.
Okay.
Like this.
All right. And now it is the top of the turn order. The red dot direwolf calls for aid once again, and he succeeds.
Actually,
And you see off in the distance 2 more wolves appear.
Oh, great. Where you go? Kill them. Die, wolf.
No, they're dire wolves. How do I add things to initiative?
click the thing and control you.
Donnie wants to know if the arrows would block the hole.
Well, if you make the hole bigger than the sleeve by a little bit so it can trickle out, it's not like a watertight seal.
How do I shoot 2 pounds of oil?
Really, really carefully.
4 pounds because you're using 2 bags.
I don't know if that's possible.
I mean, if you can't do it, you can't do it.
I don't know. I just don't know if my bow is strong enough. I'm not trying to be. I just don't know.
I
Like
figured
the
the arrow
reality of
won't
that.
go as far, but it doesn't need to. It only needs to go 50 feet rather than whatever your full range is my thought.
That's true.
You know, because if you figure you got like a 10-pound draw and I don't know bows, to be honest.
DM,
What?
what do you think?
I think you're probably kept at one.
1 for 25.
One bag.
Yeah.
And it probably, if you're gonna do 2, it's gonna probably wind up either cutting the
Oh, fuck.
the distance in probably in a quarter. That is a lot of weight.
Yeah.
Hey, I deleted the cow.
Okay.
That
Why would you delete my cow?
Because
Dude.
I was trying to delete the night. I was trying to delete the line.
Okay.
Gotta go find her
Deleted
cow
it.
again.
I'm sorry.
Why am I little?
That's
I
how they
the
always
canoe
are.
one square cow.
Okay.
Alright. They're right there. Sorry, I'm using D&D Beyond's initiative tracker as well. Alright, Astrid, what was your initiative again? Since you got taken
10.
out of the order.
10.
Alright.
These wolves dead yet?
No,
Do I have wolf stew yet?
Negative.
These wolves are not dead. One second. Jeez, why does it always do that?
I'm gonna
Alright.
murder this wolf. Oh, you're adding those to the turn order.
Yeah.
Doi.
Alright. So, red dot's turn. We'll have blue dot, and we'll have orange dot. Red dot is going to rush up here, and he's going to try to take a bite out of Astrid.
Good. She could lose.
And as he
handle to lose a few pounds.
And as he
What's
does, he goes to
round
nip at her, and she just he misses. Like he bites, but she moves her like right out at the right time, and he just misses. Does not succeed in hitting her.
I'm gonna move. I ain't ground beef yet, but no one can understand me because I'm just moving.
Pretty much.
That sounded snappy, cow.
All right, Corvus, what are you doing?
I will take a step out of Fog Cloud, and as much as I want to shoot those wolves regularly, I'm just going to shoot this line of
Okay.
oil that is marked on the map. And then, feeling disappointed, step back into the Fog Cloud.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. One second. Next up is the injured wolf. The injured wolf is going to note his state, and he's going to turn around, and he's going to start heading out.
Oh, great.
I'm about to head out.
No, we need to kill it.
Dang.
Yeah, wolf's got some speed.
Yeah, they're fast.
Okay, that's the wrong one.
Yeah, that was the non-red dot one. That's hurt.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is blue dot. Blue dot is going to run to here. And then it's Capella. Capella is going to run around Astrid from behind as to not get gored by her charging. and he's going to take a stab, literally, at this wolf.
He just wanted to look at her butt.
Absolutely. He's into that
Big
cow
old
butt.
cow butt.
Gross.
He goes to stab, and once again, he misses. But this time, instead of going over the wolf, he goes under it. And his wolf kind of leaps back in response to his attack. And is now, just for visual sake, facing him. Next up is Astrid. What do you do?
At what point, if any, do we get flanking?
Yeah. Did we get
Uh, So,
Or
flanking
me and-
is when it's on opposite sides, correct?
That's up to you how you define it. Like some people say, like
If you got 2 on 1.
almost everyone will say that this is flanking, but some people will be like, oh, maybe this one and this one are too.
I would say if you're on the opposite sides of them, if you're attacking opposite sides, so
Ooh.
here and here would be attacking this side of him, and same with these 3 spots where Capella is. I would say if you're in those spots, or if where Astrid is right here and someone else was in these 2 squares, I guess in these 4 squares, that would also be flanking. Basically, the opposite side of the creature or the enemy. So I'll be pretty lenient with that.
And which flanking rules are we using?
We're just going to go with the PHP
Okay.
or the DMD or whatever.
Advantage.
Stock rules.
Raw.
All right. So Astrid, what do you do?
Alright, my turn?
Yes, it is
I
your
did
turn.
the same thing. I back up and then I charge at him again, and I rolled a 23 to hit, so I assume that hits.
Yes, that definitely hits.
Okay. And then I did 13 points of damage to that wolf.
All right. That wolf is looking almost as bad as its friend that was attacking you earlier. And he is not having a good day.
I just
Alright,
really
Drenir.
had to move him. Just needs to move.
The running wolf has to make the save again.
This one over here.
The
All
non-color.
right.
Hmm.
He gets a 12. No, sorry.
DC's,
11.
DC's 13.
All right.
I do 9
How much damage does he take?
9 necrotic.
That wolf crumples, and he is down.
Raisin Wolf.
Oh my god, we're making the cereal, guys.
Mm.
I would also like to move here.
All right.
And with a bonus action, can I, like, nudge the cow into the folk?
You can try. Do an animal handling check at disadvantage.
Okay. Animal handling? Okay, 7.
Yeah, it doesn't budge.
Stupid
It
cow.
just looks at you with those really big eyes, and goes back down to eating. It almost looks like it's oblivious to what's going on right in front of it.
Okay.
All right, next up is the last wolf in the back. He's going to dash, or he's going to go ahead and dash up here, trying to help out his comrade.
Uh-oh. You going to
And
flank, cow?
with that is now Red Dot's turn.
I wish they would. Come at me.
Red Dot is going to once again attack Capella because they've been locked in combat. And he gets a meets beats. He hits. And he once again bites down on Capella's leg. And he deals 10 damage to Capella.
My
Capella
God.
is looking very,
What?
very bad.
Dude, Capella's dead.
He is not dead. But he is not looking good.
But his leg just got ate, yeah.
No, his legs didn't get eaten. It is chomped on them. Like it is. He's got some serious damage to both legs, and he's gonna have a hard time getting out of this.
No, he was so good looking.
Corvus,
No,
It is your turn.
I'm gonna take a step out of the fog cloud, aiming my bow at the wolf that was running away. Then see that Drenir killed it, so I will move forward again and continue with Drenir's plan and shoot another arrow. 1, 2,
All right.
3, 4, 5. Right? That's the worst line ever, but that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. Sounds good.
And I will end my turn there and fix the line.
All right. So I'm just gonna adjust this guy's to be the right one. And that guy's dead. All right. So next is Blue Dot. Blue Dot comes in, and he's going to come right on to Capella. And he chomps down. This time, the first ones were on his calves, but this time Capella's not looking good. He was able to get a direct hit right on his thigh. And he deals.
He's freaking dead.
He deals 2 damage. And Capella's into death saving throws.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Capella. So much for defensive training.
And he wasn't prepared for 4 wolves. Alright. Capella is rolling his first save. Does someone else want to do it, or should I?
I'll do it for him. It's a D20.
Alright.
Get it, cow. Get in there, bear.
It's an 8.
Oh, great.
Alright, that's a failure. Man, this family's fucking cut down. Alright, Astrid. You've just witnessed Capella go down. There are 3 wolves that have descended upon you. What do you do as a cow?
As a cow? Question. Can I try to pick him up to run him to safety as a cow? Can I, get my cow head underneath him and put him on my back? Is that possible?
I'm trying so hard to think about what that would be. Because that almost sounds like a sleight of hand.
Sleight of
I'm
hand.
a cow, isn't it? Sleight of hoof?
Sleight of horn.
Would it be strength check? To, see if I can pick him up?
Yeah, but the thing is, you also have to be gentle
Yeah,
enough
so-
not to skewer him.
Yeah, so let's do a strength check to see if you can pick him up, and a dex check to see if you hurt him.
Okay.
If you hurt him, you outright kill him.
I won't do that to you. She won't hurt him that badly.
Well, does this count as my action if I do this?
You can use your bonus action to uncow.
Yeah, you
Well, yeah.
can uncow. And you can start casting spells and potentially save him that way.
I mean, I
suppose.
could, but then I would be
Off the top of my head.
absolutely destroyed because I only have 7 HP.
True.
You should have taken a short rest at least when you were at the temple. So
Yeah, I have 17 health total.
Yeah. Level 2.
Oh, you still could use one of your hit die. If you want to do that now, you can.
No, that's
I
max.
what am I, what?
Oh, you only have 17 HP?
Yeah, we're level 2.
Yeah,
You're
we're
at
level
max.
Dude, I'm at 13.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to pick him up.
alright. Roll a strength check to see if you can do it, and a dex check to see how gently you do it.
Okay. Okay, so I got an, wait, hold on. What's a cow's strength? Ooh, so I got an unnatural 20 to pick him up.
Alright, you do it, and he's, you do it very deftly,
Oh,
and with
I
the
got a
grace
natural
of everything.
20 to not hurt him.
That is
Alright,
the dexterous cow I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god.
with the dexterity
Gentle giant.
that no normal cow could ever have, but only one that has the mental capacity of a human, you were able to gracefully pick him up and put him not on your back, but more on your neck. And you can still use your movement, but not only that, you could dash. because you did it just so well that it almost seemed like it didn't even take your action. It was more almost like a bonus action.
Oh,
It's like being a
perfect.
cow comes naturally to you.
Maybe I am. Maybe I'm just actually a cow that turns into a human.
Yeah, that's what.
Jeez, all of this just reminds me of the Doja Cat song.
Okay, Jace.
I'm sorry. You're the one that showed me that song.
So I'm gonna pick him up. Can I like pick a character? We're gonna run.
Alright, where are you running to? That is a line of fire, by the way.
It's not lit
The
yet.
red lines are fire. Huh?
It's not lit yet.
Oh, it's not lit yet.
Uh-uh.
Okay.
It ain't lit. Alright, we're gonna move here.
Yes, run away from the heat.
All right.
I can't move my cow anymore.
Let's fix that up for you real fast. There you go. Can you move him now? There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
And then, hold on, I'm not done. And then I'm going to unwild shape,
Die, wolves.
and I'm going to use healing word on him. So the first
Oh,
thing he
thank
sees
God.
when he wakes up is my lovely face.
Oh, good
And not a
lord.
cow. And not a cow.
All right. So we're gonna store your cow up there.
Okay.
Okay, and we're going to say that due to the fact that A, you rolled a nat 20 on the dex, and B, these wolves are not in good shape for the most part, particularly the red one that you were right next to. They're not going to worry about
Mhm.
taking an A up against you. They're more just the red ones, especially, just trying
Oh
to
yeah, I
survive.
forgot about that. Okay.
I'll do my best to not forget
Well,
that in the
anyways.
future.
You're right. That is a beautiful face. I wonder who drew that picture. Like they're such a talented person.
Oh, the shameless
Yeah, I
plugs.
wonder who it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was me, guys. Don't worry.
All right, Drenir. Oh, please, we all know it was me.
Hold on. I gave him back 6 health. Say it's okay. I saved you.
Hold on a second.
Capella.
You unwild shape as a bonus action. You can't healing word him.
Yeah.
You can do that next turn, though.
Just like you said that I didn't use my action.
He said it used your bonus
No, I said it
action,
used
though.
your bonus action.
What?
Not only that, I said that the action that you took used your bonus action, and then you unwild shaped, which should have also used your bonus action.
Wait, what?
So we'll say-
you didn't say it counted as an action.
It didn't.
No, I said.
Wait, what? Wait, so hold on. What's happening?
All right, so you didn't use your action, so you can use your. All right, so you have that available to you, but you have used your bonus action to pick him up.
I
So
used
you can
my
use your
bonus
action
action to
to
pick him
either. Yeah, so you can use your action to cast Healing Word on, or to unwild shape, and then next turn you can cast Healing Word. Basically, you're,
Oh,
you,
I see what you're
You're,
saying.
you're
can't
trying to use 3 bonus actions in a turn. He's
Oh,
letting
I
you use
didn't- I
one
don't- you
bonus
didn't-
action as an action to fill up your economy, and then next turn you have to use the third.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you just confused me when you said it didn't use my action, so I was like, oh,
Sorry.
I thought I got. Okay, that's fine. Okay, then he's not healed yet,
all right, but you have unwild shape. Drenir,
but I do be protecting him though.
you see a very bloody wolf and 2 very fresh wolves.
Okay. So for my talkie bonus action, I'll tell Corvus to cap it off, so he doesn't need to like keep going in a straight line, but try to pull it down.
Okay.
And now it's kind of convenient that this cow is out here, because maybe they'll come to it and we can box them in the triangle. So then I will move here,
Okay.
and I will make the red dot make the same saving throw.
All right. Red dot rolls a 18 plus.
Oh yeah, you succeed.
Whiz. So he hears the. I think you've cast on him before, but he hears the tolls and he is unfazed.
Okay, that was it.
He kind of looks around quizzically, like he's not quite sure what's happening, but he doesn't seem disturbed by it at all.
Okay, that's action bonus action movement.
You done?
Yep.
Alright. Orange Wolf is going to come up and he's going to attack you, Drenir. You are the closest target to him.
Do
And he's on his way to that delicious cow.
Do it. 17 to hit.
He does not succeed. You wear pretty heavy armor, don't you?
Scale. Yep, medium.
Yep. He bites down, and you can feel his teeth through the scale, but it is not scales. That's not like chainmail, is it?
Mm-mm.
I'm trying to think about what's
It's
scale.
kind of like crap plate.
Okay.
Like it's layered like that.
I see now. All right. So you feel the pressure of his jaw, but he ultimately does not do anything to you. And it is now. Gee, it did not take him out of order. All right, it's Red Dot now. Red Dot is going to start running. He has had enough, and he has been shown that he is not going to be surviving this if he stays here. And he is going to run and pass by his comrade over. Alright, Corvus. What do you do? You've got one that's on his way out, but you also have a suggestion from Drenir.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack the one that's running.
Get that money.
Yeah.
Alright. Roll to hit.
I got a 14?
14.
Yes.
Alright. Roll damage.
Sweet. I do a whole whopping 10 damage.
That arrow.
Yeah.
The arrow slides right in between his shoulder blades, pierces his heart, and he died.
That's 75 gold right there, guys. And
All right.
I will on this turn move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was it here? 1, 2, 3. Never mind. I won't move.
Christ.
All right.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Blue Wolf is going to turn his attention down to Corvus, and he's going to attack you. Does a 23 hit?
Yeah, my AC is like 6,000, so no. Yeah, no, of course that hits.
All right. This wolf deals a whole whopping 10 damage to you.
What the?
There's actually a lot.
Yes, that's a lot. I have 3 HP.
We're not gonna do the whole like if you deal half your damage or half your health, you have some meter penalty. I don't want us to keep track of that. This is supposed to be pretty lighthearted.
Oof. Now Astrid has to make the choice: Corvus or Capella.
Capella.
Oh my god.
Corvus isn't down yet.
Well,
Healing
yeah.
words help them when they're down.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I think it'll be okay.
Alright.
What did it bite my
Well,
face?
if she's got the slots, she can
That wolf
healing
went in,
word
and it went
and
straight for your leg.
cure wounds.
These wolves are not going for upper body. They seem to be going more
Yeah.
for legs, trying to cripple you.
They're below the belt fighters. Okay.
Quite literally. Alright, Capella. Second death saving throw. Who's rolling it, or am I?
I'll do this one.
Alright.
I blew it.
I'll do the
This is
third.
it. Oh wait, no, someone else should do it. I actually almost killed.
I got a 16.
Alright. That is a success.
Yes, it is.
He's 1-1.
All right.
Astrid, I am not changing you from a cow in this picture because I'm not going through all that again. But it is your turn.
Because that
Okay.
represents you accurately.
No.
Guess who's getting healed first then? Let's see.
Taxi.
So I'm going to use again. I gave him 6 points of health back.
You gave Capella 6 points of health?
Yeah.
Alright. He is back and he is in fighting condition.
The Beyond overlay's not
He
updating.
turns to you and says, "Thank you so much. I don't know what I could have done. You're a lifesaver."
Say, don't worry, I'll protect you. And then I turn into a big old brown bear.
Oh boy, you're gonna make me find a brown bear now.
No,
Corvus,
it's
I
okay.
think it's not
Yeah.
updating because you don't have your thing set to public.
I don't?
I don't think so, because I can't look at your sheet the same way I can.
Okay,
click
I'll
view
set it.
character sheet.
I'll set it. We can continue. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, there I am.
Alright,
Do you find me a brown bear icon? Oh, yeah.
I did. There's your brown bear icon. Let me set it to where you can change it around. There you go.
And then I'm going
I'll
to
put
run
Astrid
up
in the
here.
top of the cow. Alright. And what will you be doing?
I use my action, so I'm not doing anything else.
What was your
I don't think-
action? Was it to wild shape
Yeah.
or cast healing word? Alright.
Yeah, cast healing word, and then my bonus action was to change into a bear.
Alright. Drenir.
So Corvus just sees this big old brown bear run past him.
Awesome. Yeah. That's cool. Way cooler than a cow.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready, boys? Are you
I think so.
freaking
What's
ready,
gonna happen?
boys?
Doubt it.
I touch the wolf and inflict wounds. Natural 20.
Alright. We're about to have some raisin wolves.
Is this the Raisin spell?
Yes, this is the
Oh,
raisin.
This
spell.
is
So because I
The
crit,
raisin
do I get max damage plus roll?
you do get max damage plus roll.
Okay, so
Good.
it's 30 plus. Do I even need a roll?
Yes, you do.
Oh, darn. Okay. Okay. 20. So 50 total
Good lord, nice.
for orangey. But I've used
How
my
much?
spell slot. 50. 50.
50?
Whoa!
That wolf
Wolf isn't a
is-
raisin.
Yeah.
toast. He is a raisin, and fur is falling off. He's just gone.
Drenir, do that to this one.
I'm
It
out of
almost looks like
slots.
Maximal as a wolf.
Nice. Sick.
Alright, so he is now out of turn order. Up next is
Flex.
Corvus.
Well, since I will use my bonus action to disengage because I have cunning action.
Is that a bonus action? Oh. Alright.
Yeah, and I'm gonna go over here, and I'm going to attack this wolf with the little life I have left in me.
Alright.
Oop. And I got an 18 to hit.
That hits.
Sweet. I do a whole 6 damage.
Hey, every bit counts.
Yeah. And it goes right into the butt.
Alright.
Not as impressive as Drenir's magic, but... Oh gosh, I've shot how many arrows? 4, I think.
Next up is the wolf. The wolf is going to turn to Astrid. He's going to move to right here. He's going to attempt to bite her. Or I guess no, he'll turn to her from the side.
Oh dang, I forgot to add my sneak attack damage. I suck.
That's a d6.
Yeah, I forgot to do it last
Alright,
time.
roll.
I even asked for it and did it. 2.
Alright, so total of 9 damage.
Yeah, 8 damage.
Andrew.
8 damage. Can you hear me?
So 8, yeah, okay.
Okay. Sorry about that.
Not a problem.
Or die, wolf.
Up next is Capella. Capella charges in. And he attempts to stab at the wolf, as he has done so many times thus far, but he, once again, is unsuccessful.
Ah. Oh, Capella.
Not only that, but he's in his fatigue of almost dying. His pike almost seems to leave his, or actually does. It leaves his hand and just soars right past the wolf and lands right here. There's his pike.
Oh, he threw it?
Yep, he accidentally threw it.
His muscles were
He's
so
quite-
strong that he accidentally threw it. Like, what is that? Like,
He is that
20 feet
fatigued.
over the-
Oh,
Is
Capella.
it my turn?
It is your turn.
Time for the cow.
All right. I'm gonna turn to this wolf.
Cow bear.
I'm about to mess it up.
All right.
All right, so I'm gonna make my bite attack at it. Ooh, 15 plus 6. That hits.
15
Right?
plus 6 to hit. That is a hit.
Yeah. Okay.
You can turn into a
So,
How much damage?
so the first one is a
What'd you say?
1d8 plus 4.
8 damage?
Okay, so I did 6 damage with my bite attack.
12?
What? No, 6.
How much damage did you do with your bite? 6 damage with your bite attack? Okay. Alright, and I think you get another attack. So what'd you hit for
I
that?
do. And then I'm gonna attack him with my claws. And I
Oh,
get
sorry, you cut out there.
Claws.
Ooh, 17 plus 4. So that hits too.
Oh, yeah.
That does hit.
Where is it? Okay. Then 2d6.
Two D6.
9 damage.
Alright, you deal 9 damage to the
No
wolf on top of
damage?
your bite attack.
Yeah. Is he dead yet?
He's not, but he's not looking
Oh.
good.
Am I
All right.
least impressing Capella?
Capella's more startled by the fact there's a brown bear on the field, but he knows it's you, but he's still a little scared of the fact that it's a brown
I
bear.
turned into a bear.
It is pretty sick. That's the best
Alright,
thing about being a dude.
Drenir,
I
you are
told-
standing in front of a raisined wolf. What are you doing?
I told the dead the blue one.
Alright. He rolls a 15
Yeah, he
plus
succeeds.
whiz. Alright,
So that's it for me.
Corvus.
All right. I'm gonna roll with advantage because I have that, and I got a 21 to hit,
Alright, that hits.
and I do 7.
Don't forget sneak attack.
I do 8 damage.
Is that with sneak attack?
Yeah,
Again.
Alright,
That's funny.
I did. Yeah, I know. I rolled a 2 and a 1.
so this wolf, seeing that he is not in a good position, will disengage from Astrid, and Capella's gonna get an attempt at an unarmed strike, but he misses as he goes in for a punch, just trying to get any damage they can on him.
Punch that wolf.
And this wolf is gonna start running away, and he's just gonna run straight away. So I gotta figure out how far that is.
Disengage doesn't give him extra movement.
Yeah, so he's just got a standard movement.
Yeah.
So he's running up to here. Alright, and it's Capella's turn. Capella's gonna run up and grab his sword or his pike. And now it is Astrid's turn.
All right. I am going to dash. And that would mean I have 80 feet. So I'm gonna dash right here.
Keep in mind that we'll use your action, so you cannot
yeah,
attack.
I know.
Okay.
That's fine. I don't know how to flip. Hold on, let me. So I'm just gonna dash and get right in front of that wolf.
All right, Drenir,
Even right there.
what do you do?
I move my 30 feet and cast Toll the Dead again.
He fails.
Dang it. Okay, has he been damaged? Yeah, he has. Never mind.
He is damaged.
Ooh, 10.
All right. This direwolf, Astrid, you see right in front of you this direwolf. Just his snout gets blackened, and you see the black necrotic damage go down his face, and it goes
Ew.
all the way up to about his shoulders, and it looks like it's Journeyer's signature raisoning of a animal or of a creature.
Disgusting.
For
And
whom
he's
the bell
dead.
tolls, it tolls for
Ask
thee.
not.
Whom the bell tolls.
All right. So you guys have killed 4 wolves.
250.
Dun,
300.
Dun, 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 dun. Drenir. Nice. I almost had that last one.
Yeah,
It would have been even. But guys, that's 300 gold right there.
yeah. We wasted 3 jugs of oil, though.
Ah,
It was Siggy's. I'm gonna change back into the bear.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I did not keep track of how many turns went by. I don't think it was more than 10, but at some point, fog cloud goes away.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think we had 6 rounds.
Yeah, it wasn't too many.
Yeah, I'm down 6 arrows.
All right. So we're gonna cut it off there.
Cool.
You guys have 4 dead wolves. We are 40 minutes
Yeah.
over time.
Level 4. Just
Yeah.
keep with the 4s.
You do not go to level 4.
Oh.
Trust me, I know when y'all are hitting level 3.
Level 4?
We'll discuss that once you hit level 3.
Level Ragnarok.
Why can't I not?
Ragnarok is not anytime soon, so don't worry about that. But as a recap, you guys have killed off 4 wolves. You have met Astrid Cass, and you have flirted heavily with Capella.
Well, he is a pretty good looking guy.
So muscular.
And
Almost
with that,
his face.
that is the end of the session. So,
Yeah.
have a good night, everyone. And
Yep.
I think Capella's just a
I was
level
looking
3 or
this-
4 fighter.
Pretty much, probably.
I'm thinking 3, TBH.
Yeah. So, thanks for watching. Follow us on Instagram and subscribe on YouTube at
Yeah.
Chronicles and Journeymen. On Instagram, that's all one word. I try and post other stuff there. I'm trying to make more maps because Incarnate's coming out with battle maps soon, and I really want to make those, but they're not out yet. So, but other than that, I'll post art. And tomorrow around, I'm going to say about 5 to 7, I'm going to be on here working on some art for someone else, and I'll just be here. I don't know, if I'm by myself, then I'm by myself, big deal. But if people are here, then I will be talking and either about my process or more about this campaign or whatever. So if anyone is so bored that they want to watch someone draw, I can teach you stuff. I can teach you how to draw. Then feel free to join tomorrow at 5. Other than that, yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining, guys. This should be up on YouTube. I don't know how soon, but soon.
all right.
Thanks a lot.
Have a good night.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.
Is the stream? Is it over now?